Are you a control freak?
Do you want to be normal? Do you want to be just like everyone else? Being a freak is the best, right? I'm a freak.
Well, perhaps you should be, because great salespeople are, in fact, control freaks. So lean in and embrace it. Hey, welcome back everyone to the 5-Minute Sales Training. I'm Jeff Shore. If you're new here, boy, we sure appreciate it when you hit that subscribe button and the like button if you don't mind. Your engagement there helps us to get these weekly lessons out in front of even more sales professionals. It means the world to us. You know, sometimes salespeople get a bad rap, like when they are labeled as control freaks.
What is this obsessive need you have to make everybody agree with you? Now, what's that all about?
Hey, look, if you're a control freak about something, drop it in the comments below. I would love to hear what that is. But here's the thing. Is being a control freak such a bad thing? Look, I get it if your control freakishness means steamrolling other people. That's not a good thing. But look, is it a bad thing to be a control freak in general? Because there's one thing that top-performing salespeople can't stand, and that's being out of control of the sales process. There's one aspect of the sales presentation that comes to mind when I think about this, and I see it as something as a test. And I admit it, I judge salespeople by this.
I'm quietly judging you.
If I look at a sale in process, I always ask the same question. Who owns the next step? Who controls the next step? Over and over again, I see sales presentation where the salespeople abdicate control. They give it over to the customer, essentially forcing the customer to take the next step. And anytime we say, well, here's my card, call me if you have any questions.
Listen, why don't you give me a call when you want to start taking things a little more seriously? Here's my card.
You are now out of control. You're forcing your customer to take the next step. So suppose you're winding down a sales presentation. It's clear that this is not going to end in an agreement right now. This is make or break time. This separates the great from the good. And it's all based on one thing. Who owns the next step?
You move, Chief.
Top performing sales professionals never let that opportunity slip away. They are not comfortable simply throwing it on the customer and saying, you figure it out, and when you're ready, then we'll move forward. That puts you firmly out of control of the process. So I want to give you one technique to help you through this. It's called establishing the target contract date. The target contract date. Now, let me explain to you what I mean by that. The target contract date is a date in your mind that you think you're going to have this sale over the finish line. That's where it starts. So I'm working with somebody here. We're having the conversation. It's a Tuesday, and I'm thinking, boy, by Saturday, there's no reason why we can't get this finalized. Okay? So then what happens here is that if you've got that target contract date in mind, you can weave that into your presentation. You can say to a customer, okay, well, based on where we're at right now, I want to do this for you this afternoon. I want to do that research so that you can run the numbers then, and we'll be able to get that all wrapped up. I see no reason why we can't have this on contract firmed up by Saturday. How's that sound to you? You see what I've done there? I've taken the target contract date and I've put it out there as a target for my customer. I've let them in on it. Now we are both aligned and working in that direction. See, what that does here is it puts me in control. Because if I want that sale over the finish line by Saturday, then it means I have to guide the steps to get me to that point by Saturday. There's that control freak nature coming into play, and your customer needs just that. You own the process. You own the next step. You allow your control freak nature to help the customer do what they want to do anyway. Hey, thanks for watching today's 5-Minute Sales Training. Hey, listen, if you haven't heard about the new app, Sales 365, join the community over at sales365.io. We're turning top 10 percenters into top 1 percenters, and we want you to come along. Until next time, learn more to earn more.